Deal Surgeons Elite Masterminds, what's going on? This is Diamond Life, just doing an update here on US30. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. So just a quick update. Let me lock the chart so I don't move anything. So this is me predicting price. I've already explained what I thought price would do when it was over here. I forget where I was at in the last video, but the whole point is we had a glitch down here. We had this glitch down here. Remember, I was confused as to whether it would go to this one or this one, but this one, gun to my head, I said it would go up to here. Now, here it is Friday morning, and we got about let's see, we have 8 hours left till the market closes. So this right here is last week's open price. So I would definitely think it will come up to here. I'm not sure if it will come up to the glitch, but if it does, it's gonna make my whole week. It's really gonna make me happy if it comes up here. But even if it don't, I would definitely get out at the drawn liquidity here. This is a weekly drawn liquidity. Okay, I'm glad and I'm happy to see that I was able to notice that it had to come up here, because this is a S2 drawn liquidity. So you have to think a little bit harder than the S1 drawn liquidity. I made these terms up as well, S2 and S1. So definitely see it coming up here. Gun in my head, it's probably gonna come up to the glitch. It may actually come up to the low up here. This is a bearish order block 1 week zone. So this is a low right here, and this is constant encroachment, and this is the opening price. So gun in my head is definitely coming up to the glitch. It may come up even further to the opening price, on US30. But if I was somebody else, I would definitely be getting out here, and then here. But I would leave a runner on to the glitch. I'm not saying that it's not gonna come up there, but gun in my head is coming up there. But I would definitely get out at the drawn liquidity. But seeing what I've been seeing for the last 20 plus weeks, I would just hold it to the glitch. Thanks for watching. Deal Surgeons Elite Masterminds, what's going on? This is Diamond Life. This is the last part of the video, part 2. Okay, so if you guys remember, this is the Looper Signals group. Okay, I said that when price is up here, I said I would be looking to be a buyer down here. Go back and rewind the video. And that's exactly what happened. Price came back down here, we were a buyer. Okay, and what was our drawn liquidity? It was all the way up here, the glitch in the matrix. Now, I also told you on that video, I said that if price, let me go to the 1 hour chart. I said that if price does not hit the glitch, which most likely it will, then the targets that I would get out on is here and here. So we got in as a buyer here, because remember, if you go back and rewind the video, when price was all the way up here, I said if price comes back down here, I'm going to be a buyer. Okay, why? Because it's a bullish mitigation block on a 1 hour chart, ICT bullish mitigation block, which is the candle open here. Sometimes I mark up the whole block, the whole white up close candle, if you can see that. But I've been practicing using the actual ICT level itself, not the actual block. So it went down there, it hit that block, if you see that wick down there. And then when I saw on a higher time frame, we went on ahead and bought here. So we was in drawdown just a little bit, because you see it kind of wick down there. And so we put on 3 positions here, and we were holding all the way up here. Now, when price started retracing, this is another thing. I didn't see price close below the weekly opening price. This is a big thing here. If I go down to lower time frames, I think I'm all the way down on the 5 minute. I think on the 15-minute chart. Check this out. We did not see price close below. Hold on. Yeah, we didn't see price close below the weekly opening price. This is all the way down to the 15-minute time frame. Check this out. I think it was all the way down to the 5 minute. What I'm trying to tell you is that when we bought here, these 3 positions at this bullish break, this bullish mitigation block, when price went above it, it came back down, but it never closed below. Right there, it never closed below. It went close to it, but it didn't close below. It wicked it, it didn't close below. Every time it hit it, we bought again. So we had like 5 positions on. These are like, I'm not gonna lie, these was like, 0.10s, because US30, you'd have to be right, or you can make a lot of money. And if you're wrong, you're gonna take your lights out. So I said if it actually closes below on the 15-minute especially, then it's probably going to go down to go back up. I knew it had to come up to here, but I didn't want to sit through any retracements, okay? Because actually looking down here, I would have been confused if it came back down because I didn't see anything. I guess this is a bullish order block on a higher time frame. Once it goes above that opening price, it becomes a bullish order block. So it could have came back down to mean threshold, which would be 50%, because this is a 15-minute chart, but on a higher time frame, all these candles will be one block, and then this would become an order block if it goes above the opening price according to ICT. Okay, so I was thinking like, okay, well, it may come down to mean threshold if it closes below the weekly opening price. That's what that blue line is, the weekly opening price. I actually just shot a video and I had to redo this one. So check this out. It never closed below the weekly opening price. See that? So if it did, then it would have invalidated the trade. You need an invalidation area. Okay. When it came back down here, I should have bought again, but I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna hold because remember we got in all the way back down here. So I'm like, I'm not about to, I'm floating profits basically. So now when price did this here, this was scary right here. It looked like it did come back down to mean threshold. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, it did come back down to mean threshold because this is a bullish order block from here to here. So I was looking at this like, what the hell is going on here? Because I thought that price would actually go all the way up here. So, I mean, I was floating profits. The only drawdown we had was here. I bought here and I bought here on very small positions. But we had 3 positions down here. Okay, because I said I would be a strong buyer when it hit this bullish mitigation block. Just go back and watch the video. When price was here, just rewind the video. When price was here, it was all the way up here. I said, if price comes back down here, I'm gonna be a buyer. I'm not about to sit up here and chase price like an idiot. I didn't been through too much stuff with this kind of stuff already. So, I didn't see this coming. I thought it would kind of be like an easy push up, but structure is structure. This is a bullish order block on a higher time frame, so it came down to 50%, which is mean threshold. Okay, so I should have been a buyer here again, but we just was in drawdown from these 2 positions, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? But if I could go back, I would have been a strong buyer here, because that's what I'm saying. Like, you can know what price is going, but it's different. There's levels to this shit, man. There's levels to it, because obviously I knew it would come up here based on the glitch, but obviously if I knew that for sure, like on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe I was a 7 on this, maybe it's 8 that it would come up here, but I knew it had to come up here, gun to my head. But I should have been a strong buyer right here, but I was spooked. I'm not gonna lie, because these 3 positions right here, if it would have came below here, I'd be like, I would have just closed it with a loss, small loss, or break even. But I should have been a strong buyer here because look, it exploded. At what time? It exploded, right at New York Open, all the way up to the weekly draw and liquidity. That's why you have to understand the weekly draw and liquidity and study it. You have to study the draw and liquidity. You have to start predicting price for the day in live markets. Here's another thing I'll say before I end the video. This is the Monday to Wednesday range. Okay, that's what this box is right here. It's the Monday to Wednesday range, and usually on a 1-hour chart, I study US30 like my life depended on it. Okay, so I know what I'm talking about. You can go back and back test this. On a 1-hour chart, this is how it works. On a 1-hour chart with this is ICT stuff. On a 1-hour chart from the Monday to Wednesday range, if you see a candle close above this box, the Monday to Wednesday range, if you see 2 bullish candles in a row, then we're going to have a guaranteed Thursday takeout. Now, I did take out Thursday, but we had a wick up there. It didn't close above it. You see that? It only wicked it. But I should have known that we were in trouble a little bit or that we probably weren't going to hit the glitch, or this is a bearish order block, I think, on the weekly chart. What is this? Yeah, this is a bearish order block zone. Okay, so this is the low consequent encroachment in the opening price, which usually price tries to make it way up there. So I should have known we was in trouble as far as price going to be weak. Even if it did take out Thursday's high, I should have known because the second candle wasn't a bullish candle. Just back test this. Whoever's watching this video, please listen to what I'm telling you. If you do the Monday to Wednesday range, remember I told you, I said if I was scared, I would just wait to Monday to Wednesday and see what price did after that. Because on US30 for sure, if it breaks out and has 2 bullish candles right after another and they pretty strong, then it's going to come up here. It's going to come to your levels pretty strong, wherever your key levels are. So you see it barely wicked the drawn liquidity for the week, and then it reversed. It barely wicked it. Okay, I thought price was really coming up here to this glitch in the matrix because it never fails, but I'm okay with this because it still drew up to the glitch. It's going to hit it next week. It's going to be a delayed glitch, which this is the second time this happened. I mean, I'm going to draw a purple line here, and I'll be expecting for price to come up to here sometime soon. So I'm about to end the video. Thanks for watching.